Here we have a video of the crane going over the top of Unit 3 after the explosion. They're trying to find where it originated from. This is the third video. Today is March 11th, 2023. And if you watch the other videos, the other two videos, I want to thank you. And I will ask you to watch one more. Now, if you've seen my past video called Chernobyl or Fukushima, you'll notice that I pointed this area out, right here, this gap. And you'll see this discoloration on the metal. That's where all that pressure came out of. You can absolutely tell this is where the pressure came out of. Not to mention, this is exactly where they're trying to view. And you'll see steam come out of this crack here shortly. See it there? Got some other footage here that I'm going to show of them cleaning out Unit 3's spent fuel pool that most people haven't seen. See the steam right there? So that's where the explosion originated from. So let's check out that Unit 3 footage of them cleaning out the spent fuel pool. Check. Here we have the cleanup of Unit 3. And it's a grapple hook trying to clean up debris out of the spent fuel pool. You see there's a load of debris that they took out of there. When you look at the overview after they cleaned it off. It's obviously wintertime. They had to do all this by crane. I imagine a lot of it through video because they couldn't really get up on top of there and there's so much radiation. See that piece fall off. So I just wanted to show you this. I think it's a video that hasn't been seen by many people. I haven't seen it shown very much. So I found this on the TEPCO website. If you go to the video library, and you'll find all these videos that they did. So with that, we'll move on to the rest of the satellite imagery. And we got the largest area left. With all the bags and all the big piles of bags I've shown, we have still yet for me to show you the largest area that is no longer there anymore. All right, we'll get to it. Okay, this is where we left off from the last video, from the second video. This is the little lake with the liner, the white liner. We still have a lot of photos to go, and I have to make sure this is all recorded so we can use it in the future to understand what happened here and to give the Japanese people notice of where this contamination was. so that in the future, the authorities can't say, well, this area is clean, this area is safe, it's okay. Because it's not. These trees, they can't decontaminate these trees. They can't scrape up these trees. Or in the forests with all the underbrush. It's not going to happen. So some of these all go quick, but we still have the largest area of bags still yet to show you, and a facility where I believe they were incinerating some of this material that are no longer there. They are mainly focused just north of Fukushima Daini, and that is a large operation that is no longer there. There's no record of it except from me. Okay, so let's get to this. We got a lot to get to. Okay, this is the area where that's at. Transmission lines here. Bags. Blue tarps, bags. This is a Buddhist temple. This is what that symbol is. If anybody was questioning that, that's not the Nazi symbol. This is backwards, which is the symbol for a Buddhist temple. It is said that at many of these shrines, there is a lot of unnamed urns that have shown up. So that's a part of these fingers that they did work in. In the Tomioka area. Tomioka. This is Johan line, I believe. So they scraped all this down. Yep. Transmission lines. Transmission lines. Kind of zoomed out there. This was a small operation, if I remember right. Some of these photos I haven't seen since I took them and made a video long ago that I deleted. I deleted hundreds of videos because of all the trolls that were going on back then. And the people that have covered this, they know exactly what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about, say something about it down below. What was your experience just trying to talk about this disaster? Okay, so this operation was here, and they were digging all this stuff and bringing it here and sorting it. Johan Line, Joban Expressway, I mean. So as I said, this is west of Tomioka, and they scraped all this ground up. They peeled off the top layer. All of this. All of this. You're like, well, where's the bags? I'll show you where the bags are. That has all this dirt in it. All this. A little operation here. Bags, bags. This little area here. 243, 244, and 6. And the Joban line is here. So they scraped all this area. All up in here, all up in here, all here, 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 here. 244. All this. This is that area. Here, here, here. Fukushima Highway. They were taking that over to the pit that I'll show you guys at the end here, so you know where these bags are going, or a large portion of them are anyways. I don't think they can fit them all in that pit. Certainly not the one pit for sure. Okay, they scraped all this down. You can see how they scraped it all down. See the mound here, the equipment. They were topping it off and spreading it out. This is one of the first pictures I found where I knew what they were doing. They were scraping down the ground and, and topping it off with this here that they brought from that pit. That's how I found that pit, because I found the color of the material they were using. And then I just looked at the overview. Joe Van Line. Okay, this is where we're going to start getting into the very large operation. Okay, so keep watching. We're gonna see all these bags just disappear. Tarps, black bags. This facility is no longer there. These white buildings. He's here. This facility is no longer here. Sorting wood, black bags, material. This was brand new when they started, but they took it right back down. This is next to a building here that's no longer there. It's a very large building. It's here. You can see the path they were taken into this building or out of it right here. The pipes. I believe this is an incinerator building. And that's why they took it down, because they didn't want people to know that they were burning this stuff. The truck coming in with black bags into this building. Hmm. So this is just to the north of Daini. Daini's down here, down the coastline. So we'll move on. This was a big operation here. And just I think to the north of this is where we're going to find the area where the largest amount of bags were from this disaster, even with all the bags I already showed. Kind of overview, see where they were spreading there, and this is kind of like all those pictures I just showed you of that area. They did all this area, all the way out to the left, way out to the left, all this area. Up here is where the large area of bags are. Up in here, this building here. So pretty much this whole area they scraped down. This whole picture they scraped down. Okay, this is some of the coastline where they were shoring it up. This is that building that no longer exists. We're going to move north towards Fukushima Daiichi now. It's kind of where the tsunami messed this whole area up. We got bags right next to the shoreline, right here. Now we're starting into the operation. Different trucks, liners, tarps, sorting. Wanted to show where the trucks were leaving. You could kind of follow where they were going, and that's how I found the pit. Coastline, they tried to shore it up, got it pretty much destroyed. Bags right here, and they're filling up this truck. Bags, tons of bags. There's even blue bags now. I think they were running out of black. More of the coastline with bags. Coastline, coastline, and the tire marks. Okay, this is the south end of this big operation. I believe this building here with this X is still here. So you can use this as a guide to find out where this area is if you look on Google Earth right now. All these bags. Fill them up, and they're taking off this way or that way. So alongside this building, the coast is right there. They had little stations right here. They got trucks lined up, ready to go out. See? Bags. Ready to go out the door. A person standing there because of the shadow. Hello, person. See all this contamination scraping up the ground. Had bags right on the beach. They were filling in this area with. See? This was a special operation here with a fenced in area. Some of the shoreline. Over the shoreline. Fenced in area. Special sorting. Bags, 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 bags. This building here no longer exists. You can see there used to be bags here, bags here, bags here. Now they got bags here. Used to be bags here. Job and line markers. You used to have bags here. This group of bags. Down here. See, they got them stacked up. Probably 7, 8, 9 tall. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 6 or 7 here. And 8. So many bags. Through them. So yeah, that was the big operation. Used to be more here. They shipped them out. It's the whole coastline they were kind of shoring up here. Yeah, so this whole area scraped down, contaminated, full of bags. And north of there, this area's full of bags. This whole area was decimated. Overview, overview. That's the coastline. So you can find it. It's right over in this area. Right about there is Fukushima. And this area is what's contaminated. It's like a whole state coastline. Okay, I took some screenshots that were in landscape, so I flipped them to the side just so we could view them better in full screen. Overview. Something going on there. Probably panels. So they covered them over with this full sheet. Put like weights on top of them, it looks like. Bags. Just an astronomical amount of bags, guys. 9 million. See how they had them here? They were all stacked up there as well. That's what this place was. That isn't panels, those are bags. In amongst the trees. Tarps here. Name. I will be bringing up some photos that are from around like 2018 roughly area, because TEPCO had released a public statement with information on where they were measuring the water flow from the groundwater towards a large river that's right next to the plant. Bags, more bags. This area. Panels, bags. You've probably seen some of these. I just took them in landscape. See, barely get a peek of these blue tarps through the greenery. Who knows what's going on there? Just out in the middle of nowhere. Who knows what's going on underneath these blue tarps? More bags. Operation with a large, deep something with a blue liner in it. White bags. No marker though. Maybe 30 something, 36. 35, sorry. It's there. And Ogawa. Parking lot in the middle of the trees. this looks like Pacific here. Must be the plant here. Yep. Diane. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. One of the two. There's the bags. You can see them. They'll pop out now that I show you. Bags, more bags there. More bags here. Blue, blue, blue. Get down in there, zoom into them. Ozawa, Futaba. These trees look planted. Black bags. Kuma. Bags there. I know you guys are getting tired of me showing you bags, but I mean, my goodness. We got to show it. Look at it. Look at all this contamination. Can you imagine doing this? The amount of operators it took for all them machines that we seen. We'd have to pull them from all over the country. Not to mention the actual machines themselves. Operations. Scraping. You can see operations going on here. Definitely here. Marker. Yes. Gosh. Tarps. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. This is that big area right by the ocean. Let's get through some of these. You've already seen some of these. Might as well show them. They're there. Tarps. Excavator with bags. These trucks. And bags. Had I known who the bag maker was, I should have invested in him. 9 million bags? That's a lot of bags, guys. Don't you agree? 9 million? There's an area where they were filling in some sort of liner. Trucks lined up. Excavator and bags. More piles of bags. Where bags were, obviously. This was south of that place that the incinerator place. There's the incinerators over here. More the coastline. Bag operations right on the coast. Some of these bags were swept out in the typhoons. Man, I just can't imagine going through this. More operations here. It's that building. See that group of bags when I showed it earlier, or really this area too much. I think I probably started taking them in landscaping and then said, oh shoot, I should probably take him, or in portrait, and then I said, oh shoot, I should probably take him in landscape. So bags upon bags upon bags. All right, let's see if we can get to the end where we got some new photos. This is a interesting area. Yeah, so I took, okay, here we go. So here is, I believe, Daiichi up here. And this is the main river that's right next to it. 799 meters from the coastline to that point there. Daiichi. All the water tanks. This is from the other side. We'll get there. We're nearly done, guys. Around the plant. Wood up here. Trees. Notice this spot was flowing. There's been water flowing through here. See, they're working on this area. This is just south of the plant. That's the river. It's over here. Not sure what this area is here. Kind of blocked it off, it looks like. But it's still leaching through. There's no way they can stop it. Okay. I believe it's this point here somewhere is where they have a pipe where they test for tritium seeping through the ground. See this area right here? It'll finally run down to the river. It's over there. Okay, this is where their station is right here. And this is what it looks like. Just a pipe running out of the ground. I'm not sure what's on the other side of that pipe. But this kind of shows you the elevation between A and B. And that's where their spot is, right in between. This is B is on the other side of the river. So that's what I've got for you guys. That's all the photos from back in 2012 to 2015 area. And these last ones that are kind of a different angle are from 2018 roughly. Pipe tanks here. So if you stuck with me through these 3 videos, thank you. Thank you for the people of Japan. Thank you for the people of the world. And thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me about an hour's worth of video and just listen to what I have to say. This is a disaster, and we should not be using nuclear energy because this can happen. Nuclear meltdowns, destruction, all this fossil fuel usage to work just to try to scrape up the ground, all these trees contaminated for certain. And we need to think about this moving forward into the future. Don't think for a second this is a one-off. This just happened because their seawall wasn't high enough. Mother Nature always shows how man is incorrect. And just when we think we can have everything handled, it shows us that we can't. It's a sad, sad day. And this needs to come to an end. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And until next time, bye.